Now, the importance of digital skills in our world today cannot be overemphasized, but there are still many young Kenyans in rural areas that have never even seen a computer. Caleb Ndaka and a group of fellow students from a local university have decided to do something to bridge that technology gap. On Outliers this week, Kompyuta Mashinani, a story of young people sharing the power of the world's most popular digital device. Take a look.
While the nation continues to wait for the government to deliver on their laptops for school children promise, one group of young people has taken matters into their own hands. And it all began with a simple question.
Can we look back and say we've made an impact? 10 years down the line, can we look back and say, I remember that weekend, we went out and this is the kind of impact that we made. One of my friends said something like, all of us, we have laptops. What if we just take our laptops and target a village somewhere and teach kids about what computers can do to their lives? And that's how Kids Comcam came to be.
Caleb Ndaka took up the cause and marshaled together a group of his friends, fellow students at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Armed with nothing but their personal computers and a strong desire to make an impact, they've already conducted 3 computer camps for children in marginalized areas this year. Many of the children who came had never even seen a computer before.
Equipping and impacting digital literacy skill as a life skill. Not an end on its own, but as a means. In this day and age, I think it's critical.
But it's not just about the hardware. The Comp Camp team also spends time connecting with the kids.
We realize with most of the kids that we are with, they do not have that confidence, self-worth. Most of their thinking is just around their village. They cannot see anything beyond that. So we want to spend a little time with this kid and open them up in terms of thinking, in terms of focus, in terms of opportunities.
For this group, leveling the playing field for children with little or no access to ICTs is crucial.
I have a sister, and she's 9 years old. And that girl can maneuver gadgets better than me sometimes. Like I go home and I find a new gadget, and she's there teaching me how to use it, yeah? And I think about her and another child somewhere else who's probably never exposed to these things. These 2 people are going to meet at a time where they will be faced with the same challenges. They will be fighting for the same opportunities.
When I went there, they were absorbing so much, and you were literally feeling like it's a challenge to even teach them, because you want to just, now the thought is, how much more do I have to give them?
Each member needed to contribute 2,500 shillings to cater for food and transport for the first camp. Not a very easy task for a student.
It was really hard because you're just out of campus and I don't have any cash.
The group also got creative and used social media to raise the 100,000 shillings required to feed the children who came for the camp.
We ran a campaign called hashtag Nunua Lunchbox. And it was basically approaching our friends and telling them to give only 200 shillings, which is equivalent to meals for one child for the 3 days. We didn't ask the parents to give, but kids, I remember several kids coming with 100 shillings. I was given by my mom to come and give you. Same with the teachers, just we were not paying them, but they spent the whole time with us.
Caleb has since graduated from university, but he's not about to trade his role as the leader of this initiative for a full-time job.
I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm seeing lives being transformed, and I know where there's a vision, there's a provision. We're trying to make Kids Comcam to be a sustainable program. E-wastage is quite a big thing. Trying to see how these many keyboards you see around, these many CPUs you see around, how can we bring them together and convert them to be like teaching tools for us? I usually write on this saying that big things come in small packages. So that dream will only be come to reality if consistency is a thing in small, many a time not being noticed, but keeping to the track.
Where most graduates would be eager to start finding opportunities for themselves, Caleb is more concerned about giving opportunities to others. His humble background has contributed to his selfless outlook on life.
When I finished high school, that was in 2003, I was out of school for 4 years. Before now, I went to college. The reason I was out of school for 4 years is because, one, I lacked the money. I remember one of the most humbling things when I came to school to do a diploma in IT was organizing for Arambe, and seeing everyone coming to support me. That is a precious moment for me. Investing in people's life will never be to waste.
The founders of the Kids Comp Camp don't have much more than the average university student, a laptop and a bit of pocket money to get them through the term. But what they're doing with what they have has not only changed lives, it's proved that being able to give to others is not determined by what you have, but who you are. Nancy Kachungira, KTN.